Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Resident Evil HD Chris Hart Expert Walkthrough with your host Akandov the Third, aka Joey, that's my name. And we continue in part number 5. In which we fight our fears and survive in the returning part to Dimension. The last episode I already dispatched 2 of the evil nasty hunters. Shot my old shotgun dry so I can use the powerful assault shotgun more, even though both shotguns aren't much different in damage output, but this one just holds more bullets. And we have 4 doors which we have to enter and open with the helmet key which we picked up in the residence. So this is going to be fun. Okay, while I'm at here and solving this small little puzzle, I will explain a little bit about the hunters in the game. So the hunters are deadly foes indeed, because they have the nasty ability to instant kill you if you are unlucky. To prevent the instant death from the hunters, I suggest always keeping your HP at maximum. Once you are in yellow, yeah, it's enough if you are in yellow danger status, then the hunters will start to use their instant death move, which is basically ripping your head off. At least not in this version of the game, because it's not as bloody and the head doesn't fall off like it did in the original game. But it's still pretty painful to see you dying to a hunter, even though you are in the yellow caution state, which is really a shame. So in this room it was planned that you will fight the poisonous snake a second time, but they mixed this up in this remake and set the fight with the snake to another location, and this is the first Book of Curses. And here is a note by George Trevor. I can't get out. I have tried every possible way to escape, but only to be faced with the reality that I am trapped. I've been everywhere. The laboratory with the large glass tubes filled with formaldehyde and those dark, wet and eerie caves. What can I do? At first I didn't want to believe my eyes, but that familiar high-heeled show in the corridor, it was like reflex. One name came to my mind: Jessica. I don't want to believe they share the same fate as me. No, I can't give up hope. I have to hope they are alive. I haven't had anything to eat or drink for the past few days. I feel like I'm going crazy. Why is this happening to me? Why do I have to die like this? I was too obsessed with designing this ghastly mansion. I should have known better. It was a dark and damp underground tunnel and another dead end, but even in the darkness something caught my eye. Carefully, I lit the last match I had to see what it was. A grave, but deeply engraved into the stone was my name: George Trevor. At this instant it all became clear to me. Those bastards knew from the beginning that I would die here, and I fell right into their trap. But it's too late now. I'm losing it. Everything is becoming so far away. Jessica, Lisa, forgive me. Because of my ego, I got both of you involved in this whole damn conspiracy. Forgive me. May God justify my death in exchange for your safety. George Trevor. So it seems like he died in this room, but what happened to his skeleton? In the original game, Jill Valentine didn't have to go into the basement, only Chris had to go into the basement, and in this game both characters have to go into the basement. And the first corridor is full of nasty spiders that spit their acid everywhere. So there is the 4th shotgun shell package which you can pick up. So turn around, or else you will only trigger the text that is telling you that there are cardboard boxes gathered around the wall. And here is the second blue herb you will find in the entire... Yeah, on hard difficulty you will find 3... Now, I guess you will find 4 blue herbs here. One here in the basement, one in the courtyard. I mean in the residence. And later on only 2 more. So this is a eerie puzzle. You have to put on the power in this flooded mess. Oh yeah, the grenade exploded. I didn't want to use the grenades just yet, so... Let's use the knife. I mean, it's just such a little thing like this water pool in which you have to activate the electricity and no pistol bullets here. But it still implies fear into the player, if you ask me. And this is the other side of the basement. So don't be a dick, basement zombie. Bob number 2. Let me through to the elevator, which is now working. There is a big door leading into the library, but it's broken from both sides, so we won't enter the library here how we did in the original game. And here we will find the 4th box of shotgun shells in the mansion. And I guess that's it, you will find no more. And this is the battery, which is important to activate the broken elevator in the courtyard. And another flash grenade, so I will hoard the flash grenades for the final part of this game, in which I will waste them all to blow off zombie heads. And this is the 3rd... No, this is actually the 2nd magnum bullets you will find in the game. And look where we are coming out. It all comes together now. So I'm not sure about the way which I want to go here. Let's go here. So there's a hunter here. Oh my god! It scares me when they jump because it means instant death. Not always, but... So my goal is to get into the room in the main hall here first. But... No, wait, I will go to a box first. Back through the hunter invested room. Their reaction time is so slow, and when you pass them on their left side, then you won't get hit by their claws. And all zombies are gone here because there are hunters jumping through the windows down here. But as long as you keep yourself on this side, it shouldn't happen. We don't need the battery yet, and we don't need these bullets. And we also don't need this book for quite a while. And while we are here, let's face another puzzle where we get the last 2 gems, the yellow and the red one. There's pistol bullets if you need them, but I don't take them. So basically, normally here would be shotgun shells, but now there are only pistol bullets. And yeah, a mail to the Chief of Security. Let's read it. It's dated July 22, 98. X-Day is drawing up on us. Excuse the following procedure within 1 week. Prompt actions have to be done. Lure stars to the estate and obtain BOW raw combat data against stars. Collect 2 embryos of each mutated specimen as samples, excluding the tyrant. Dispose of it. Ensure completely disposal of the Arklay laboratory, including all personnel and test animals. Disguise their deaths as accident. Report for HQ when all is done for further instruction. If some reason you are unable to execute the procedure by the deadline, report immediately. So there you see the extension number. And it would be cool if this number could have been used as a code in the game, but it wasn't. If you remember, in the original game there was this code locked door, which they removed in the remake. So the only way to get to these gems is to lure the spying eagle to the opposite side of the room. Because when you hear this clicking sound, then you won't be able to retrieve the gems anymore. So get up on the shelves as quickly as possible and get the 2 gems. Okay, we lured him away. Let's climb up here and get the other one. Good, that's all we came here for. And now we will put in one of these gems into the tiger statue next. So there is someone that had to lure us into the mansion. Oh hi, we see us again. I wonder who could have brought us to the mansion. One of us seems to be not who he seems. So here's a red herring for veteran players like myself. In the original you had to input the red and the blue gem. When you input the blue gem here as a veteran without reading the tiger note, you will get a nasty surprise with spiders falling down. So if you're a veteran and you think, oh, let's go here, push the gemstone in there, nothing will happen, you are screwed. Nasty little trap from the developers. And with that yellow gemstone we get the one of many magnet optical discs, or basically floppy disks, which are used to get the best ending in the game, because we have the ability to rescue one of our teammates. Okay. Here's a small little book. There's something handwritten, it's not dated. Nothing changed. I never thought that this room I designed as an experiment would pay off like this. I can hide here safely for a while because nobody knows about the secret behind the painting. Painting of a mansion in the back of the art room. Yeah, this is a room which I haven't showed you here. It basically refers to the hidden wardrobe room in the east wing of the mansion. I mean, in the east wing. And there's a zombie, easy to be avoided. We came for this small little box. You may notice how the door sticks out of the environment. This is because there is a possibility that a hunter can come through this door and attack you in the room. Anyway, it's time to solve this puzzle. There's a box and there is the possibility to put in the red gemstone. And let's see how long it takes me to solve this puzzle. The first time you play this puzzle, it's just horrible to solve, but the more you play the game, the easier it becomes to solve this puzzle in a very quick time. And I also solved this puzzle in a Jill Invisible Enemy run, which I did. And yeah, I totally fucked that up, so I guess this is the fastest time that I ever solved this puzzle. And there's a brooch inside, which changed into a key, and yeah, the emblem key. There's also a little drawer in which you can find some ink ribbons if you need. Okay, with all this set, we have one last room to go. And this time there is no way around, we have to fight this thing. I take this green herb, just in case I fuck that up. Sure, let's go. This is a very interesting room because of all these chains hanging down. It's like as if they somehow are connected to Lisa Trevor, the monster we faced in the garden shed. I mean, she was a test subject, so why not holding her there? Just saying. It's an odd sound. The Yawn Battle, part number 2. This boss fight freaked me out in an invisible enemy run with Jill. I'm so glad I finally can see the snake. Bam! In your fuck face! If you keep your distance, you should be safe from the snake. Oh my god. Almost the new control schemes fucked that up. Okay, time to finish you. One more. Yes. So I took a green herb for nothing. This is the other side of the door which we could use to enter the library, but it's broken from both sides. And the second last book. I called the first book the Book of Doom, but that's not the case. It's the last book. In the original game they are called the Doom books. Doom book number 1 and Doom book number 2. But they made another book out of it when we fought the Crimson Head prototype in the backyard of the garden. Let's pretend this never happened. La la la, so I'm going through this corridor without picking up any herbs because my inventory is full. Yeah. Oh, major slowdown in the game. Ugh. So as a little side note, every background in this game is rendered at 1080p. Even though you change the resolution to a lower resolution, it is still rendered in 1080p. That's why many people have this strange lag with the game when they try to run it at 60 frames per second. But I highly doubt that Capcom will ever fix that. I have no problems with that though. So, and now we really and truly finally leave the mansion for good. There is no need to be here anymore. That again is a fucking lie. Okay, let's use the emblem key. And let's check this room out.
Rebecca! Is she upstairs?
Okay, 3 minutes time before Rebecca dies, so let's go. I mean, they are really generous with the time limit on this one. I heard the scream from this room. Ah, the knob is broken, I can't go through. Okay, let's pick the shotgun. It's fighting time.
Rebecca,
Chris!
you okay?
I didn't mean to get you worried.
We can't stay here any longer. We have to get to the others and find a way out of here. You with me?
Yes.
Then I'll go ahead. Until then, Rebecca, you're on your own. Stay cool and use your better judgment. Got it?
I can handle myself.
Good luck.
Ah yeah, Chris's big thump of security.
I didn't mean to get you worried.
So there's a funny interview with Shinji Mikami, the creator of the series, and he said he didn't really want to have a damsel in distress in this game because he prefers strong women. But I guess this is more of a saying since this Gamergate incident than rather his truth-worthy opinion. So he stated he didn't want her to be in this game, but most of the crew wanted Rebecca Chambers to be in the game. And I mean, these damsel in distress figures are very popular in Japan, so it might have been a good idea to have her in the game. I have no idea. Good. Let's check out this room. This, ladies and gentlemen, is by the way the office of Sir Spencer, the one that had George Trevor build this mansion for him. Oh, and by the way, this was the 5th shotgun shell box we could get. We have another metal object, but this one is different from the one which we used to get into the garden. This one doesn't have a metal ring around it. Yeah, I have no blue herb with me, and if the snakes bite me and I get poisoned, then I have a problem. Then I have to go back to the mansion. Ah. Ah. Oh. Yay, I did it! Whee! Awesome! Okay, with the battery we can now activate the broken elevator in the garden. And don't worry, the zombie dogs will never be able to get inside the elevator shaft. Not here and not here. Oh, I hate that when I get stuck at this wall. And you didn't saw it, but there is a hidden passageway behind the waterfall, and that's why we have to do all these things. Like activating the elevator and getting the floodgates shut again. I mean, look how many shotgun shells you can spare by not shooting these dogs. It's amazing. Ah yeah, you get that bite for free. And it never happened to me that the dogs followed me inside this passageway. Huh. Maybe it's possible, but it never happened to me. No, we are not going here just yet. We are in the underground caverns, and there is a lot of story to these underground caverns in the process while this game was created. But you won't find out in this episode of this Chris Hart expert walkthrough. So thank you all for watching, and see you all in the next episode. Don't forget to rate, comment, like the video and share the video. See you all in part number 6. Goodbye.